Hey there, food lovers! Today, we're diving into the world of chocolate with a recipe that's bound to become your new favorite. We created the most outstanding Hershey's chocolate cake with cream cheese ever. This recipe is ideal for birthdays, celebrations, or a chocolate fix. Versatile, delicious, and sure to impress. Ready for a chocolate adventure filled with fun and deliciousness? Let's gather our ingredients and get started. All right, everyone, get ready to dive into a world of mouth-watering flavors. Today, we're setting out on a thrilling chocolate adventure, and it's time to gather our amazing ingredients. Imagine this as forming your very own chocolate army, poised to delight taste buds and spread joy with every heavenly bite. Let's unleash this deliciousness together. This is our chocolate dream team. Each ingredient plays a crucial role in creating the perfect harmony of flavors and textures. From rich cocoa powder to creamy chocolate bars, every element is a star in its own right. For the cake, we'll start with the basics. 2 cups of all-purpose flour and 2 cups of granulated sugar. These foundational ingredients will give our cake structure and sweetness. Make sure to measure them accurately for the best results. Next, we have 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. This is where the deep, rich chocolate flavor comes from. Sift it well to avoid any lumps and ensure a smooth batter. 1½ teaspoons of baking powder will help our cake rise beautifully, giving it a light and fluffy texture. It's a small amount, but it makes a big difference. We'll also need 1½ teaspoons of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of salt. These ingredients work together to balance the sweetness and enhance the overall flavor. And don't forget the 1 cup of buttermilk, which adds a lovely tang and keeps the cake moist. Half a cup of vegetable oil will add richness and moisture to our cake. 2 large eggs will provide structure and stability, while 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract will add a hint of warmth and depth to the flavor. Finally, 1 cup of boiling water will help to bloom the cocoa powder, intensifying its flavor and ensuring a smooth, lump-free batter. It's a little trick that makes a big difference. For the cream cheese filling, we'll need 8 ounces of cream cheese, softened to room temperature. This will make it easier to mix and ensure a smooth, creamy texture. Half a cup of unsalted butter, also softened, will add richness and flavor. 3 cups of powdered sugar will provide the perfect amount of sweetness and help to thicken the filling. And of course, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract to round out the flavors and add a touch of warmth. For the chocolate frosting, we'll start with 1 cup of unsalted butter, softened to room temperature. This will make it easier to whip and ensure a smooth, creamy frosting. 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder will give our frosting a rich, chocolatey flavor. 3 cups of powdered sugar will add sweetness and help thicken the frosting. Half a cup of milk will help achieve the perfect consistency. Finally, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract will add a touch of warmth and depth to the flavor. And there you have it, folks. Our chocolate army is ready to go. Let's get baking and create something truly delicious. Let's prepare to kick off the ultimate cake party. Today, we're about to embark on a delicious adventure with a mouth-watering chocolate cake recipe that's sure to be your new favorite for all occasions. Whether you're celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, or simply indulging a sweet tooth, this cake is your ticket to a scrumptious treat that will wow everyone. Let's get baking. First things first, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or 175 degrees Celsius. This step is crucial to ensure that your cake bakes evenly and rises perfectly. Make sure your oven is at the right temperature before you start mixing your ingredients. An accurate oven temperature can make all the difference in baking. Next, grease and flour 2 9-inch round baking pans. This simple step will prevent sticking and ensure your cake comes out perfectly. You don't want all your hard work to go to waste with a cake that won't release from the pan. Using non-stick pans can help, but greasing and flouring is an extra layer of insurance. Trust us, it's worth the effort for that perfect cake release. In a large bowl, Whisk together the flour, sugar, cocoa powder, baking soda, and salt. These dry ingredients form the foundation of our cake. Make sure they are well combined to ensure an even texture and flavor throughout. This dry mix is the base of our chocolate masterpiece. The cocoa powder gives it that rich, chocolatey flavor, while the baking powder and baking soda help it rise to fluffy perfection. The salt enhances all the flavors, making each bite a delight. Now, let's move on to the wet ingredients. In another bowl, combine milk, eggs, and vanilla extract. These ingredients will add moisture and richness to our cake, making it soft and delicious. Gradually add the wet ingredients to the dry mix, stirring until just combined. Be careful not to overmix, as this can make the cake dense. You want a smooth, lump-free batter that's ready to bake. Pour the batter evenly into the prepared pans, smoothing the tops with a spatula. This ensures that your cakes bake evenly and come out looking professional. Place the pans in the preheated oven and set your timer. Baking times can vary, so keep an eye on your cakes. They're done when a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. Once baked, let the cakes cool in the pans for a few minutes before transferring them to a wire rack to cool completely. This helps them set and makes them easier to handle. And there you have it. A beautiful, delicious chocolate cake is ready to be frosted and enjoyed. Now we'll dive into making the perfect frosting to complement our cake. In a different bowl, combine the rich buttermilk, smooth oil, farm-fresh eggs, and fragrant vanilla extract. Whisk them together until they blend into a delightful mixture, ready to bring your recipe to life. Now, pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients and mix on low speed until just combined. Don't overmix. Gradually add the boiling water to the batter and mix until smooth. The steaming water will infuse the cake with remarkable moisture and an enchanting fluffiness. Delicious. As the cake bakes to perfection, let's dive into the real highlight of this treat, the luscious cream cheese filling. Get ready to whip up something truly delightful. In a large bowl, beat together the softened cream cheese and butter until smooth. Gradually add the powdered sugar and vanilla extract, beating until light and fluffy. This filling is pure, creamy, dreamy goodness. Get ready to spread the love. After your cakes have cooled down to perfection, it's time to work your magic. Carefully slice each layer in half horizontally, and watch as they transform into deliciously fluffy layers just waiting to be filled with your favorite flavors. This will give us 4 beautiful layers for our cake. Place one cake layer on a serving plate and top it with a generous layer of cream cheese filling. Repeat with the remaining cake layers and filling. We've arrived at the frosting frenzy. It's time for the most thrilling part. Let's dive into the world of frosting. In a large bowl, beat together the softened butter and cocoa powder until smooth. Gradually add the powdered sugar, milk, and vanilla extract, beating until light and fluffy. Frost the top and sides of the cake with the chocolate frosting. Let your imagination run wild. Why not add some fun swirls, colorful sprinkles, or any other delightful decorations that tickle your creativity? The possibilities are endless. Get ready for the grand chocolate finale. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. And there you have it, the most outstanding Hershey's chocolate cake with cream cheese filling ever. Refrigerate the cake for at least 30 minutes before serving to allow the frosting to set. This cake is best enjoyed cold, so grab a fork and get ready to experience chocolate heaven. Let's dive into the delights. We hope you had a blast whipping up and savoring every bite of this outstanding Hershey's chocolate cake. Don't forget to share pictures of your creations on social media and tag us. You can even share in the comments below. We love seeing your baking masterpieces. While you're at it, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more delicious recipes, and leave a comment below telling us all about your chocolatey adventures. Don't forget to ring that notification bell as more sweet treats are heading your way. Thank you for watching and joining us on this baking journey. Until next time, happy baking.